Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini March 19, 2025. The moon heads to the top of your solar chart for a stay of a little over 2 days, reminding you of your broader goals. Making plans tends to comfort you now. It's also a great time for connecting with information or helpful people to improve your finances. You're learning about your values and recognizing just how much you can depend on and provide for yourself. It's a good time to review how you're managing your resources, both material and otherwise, and making good use of your talents. Information that comes to you these days can help direct you on a path to more independence, especially on a financial level, and a stronger feeling of security. Today, you connect with your need to improve, grow, and transform through these things. Get ready for yet another obstacle in your path. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, is now frozen in the heavens above as he starts to inch backward. Whenever this happens, we feel like we can't move in any way. This retrograde phase will happen primarily in the cardinal sign. Collectively, we will all notice that it is affecting our relationships and partnerships. We will also review how we are building our destinies and expressing our egos. It is time to own what you want. Address your needs when the Sun in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. In the past, you may have withheld what you wanted out of work and money due to fear of being judged. However, withholding your desires could have hindered your ability to make more money, pursue your dream job, and feel confident in your work life. You could still be judged for your desires, but you should not let this fear of vulnerability hold your career or finances back any longer. You are seeking, exploring, and rooting out the truths that have eluded you in the past. There is a sense of urgency to know and to define your goals. To support this energy, be sure to get plenty of rest and exercise. It's no use burning the candle at both ends. When you find yourself running ragged, ask yourself seriously, why? Are you engaged in some kind of self-sabotage? Oatmeal for breakfast is a great way to ground yourself. Oats balance the tendency to be extreme. You're apt to find yourself concerned with budget factors and money-making on this day. Whether it's the work environment or your home finances that you feel needs the most attention, be sure to let your natural strengths in this area shine through. With the high ambitions that most of us possess, keeping a close watch over this area is very important. Don't put off these tasks, as this day's essence will see you done in no time, with energy to spare. 2 days after Mercury, the planet of communication turned retrograde in your communication sector, Venus moves into her final 10 days before retrograding back out. With the planets of love and communication both back in retrograde motion, they are able to join forces. Where Venus is focused on giving your heart and your relationships a voice and Mercury on the communication lines open across the board, they are now jointly focused in giving the past and unsaid words a voice. Meanwhile, the moon's return to your career sector today is going to get the new working week off to a positive start across the income, work, and career fronts. While Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, are both now in retrograde motion and more focused on giving the past and unsaid words a voice, the other 2 planets here are still in direct motion. This is giving you the best of both worlds, making it easier to give the past and unsaid words a voice while still being able to move forward. Our eyes in the sky. Fate and destiny seem to be aligning in your favor today as the Sun in Pisces forms a powerful connection with the North Node in Pisces while opposing the South Node in Virgo. There is an undeniable shift in energy, one that encourages you to embrace the future with hope and faith, even if the path ahead is not yet fully clear. You may begin to feel a sense of relief as you release the weight of old worries and doubts that have lingered for too long. The urge to strive for perfection, to critique yourself at every turn, has likely been a familiar pattern in your life, but today brings an opportunity to let go of that inner pressure. While it is natural to want to do things well, Constantly measuring yourself against impossible standards can drain your joy and hold you back. Trust that your best is enough, and by allowing yourself to be present in the moment rather than fixated on every tiny detail, you will feel a newfound sense of freedom and optimism about what lies ahead. This is a day for embracing possibilities, for moving forward with confidence rather than fear. Overanalyzing, second-guessing, or hesitating out of doubt will only keep you standing in East same place. Instead, trust that you have everything within you to navigate whatever challenges come your way. The good news is that your ability to think clearly and critically is heightened, giving you an edge in making important decisions. If you've been struggling to articulate your thoughts or express yourself, you may find that suddenly things begin to make sense. That conversation you've been avoiding? The words may flow more easily now. That project you've been stuck on? You might feel a burst of motivation to push through. Even in learning, whether it's a new skill, a language, or an area of study, you may notice an increased ability to absorb and apply knowledge. In relationships, tension may arise, especially if you've been spending too much time around the same people without a chance to recharge. This could manifest as small disagreements, misunderstandings, or an unspoken sense of irritation. If this happens, don't jump to conclusions. Instead, recognize that everyone, including you, needs personal space from time to time. Taking a step back and allowing room for individual interests can actually strengthen a relationship rather than weaken it. And when you do reconnect, conversations are likely to be more meaningful, deepening your bond rather than straining it. If you've been postponing a major decision, today presents an opportunity to finally take action. Whether it's a career move, a lifestyle change, or a personal commitment, you may feel a stronger pull toward making a choice that aligns with your future rather than clinging to what is familiar but no longer fulfilling. Change can be intimidating, but deep down, you already know what is best for you. Trust your instincts and take that step forward. Sometimes, the most transformative moments in life come from having the courage to let go of what no longer serves you. Financially, your instincts are particularly sharp today. If you've been contemplating an investment, a significant purchase, or a shift in your financial strategy, you may find yourself naturally drawn to the right opportunities. However, patience and mindfulness are still important. While this is a great time to focus on what truly matters, avoid impulsive decisions. If you feel confident in a financial move, go ahead and act, but make sure you've considered all aspects before committing. With the right approach, the choices you make today could bring positive results in the near future. If you've been working hard, don't forget to celebrate your progress. Treating yourself to something meaningful can be a beautiful way to acknowledge your efforts. Emotionally, there may be moments where you feel overwhelmed or exhausted, particularly if you've been engaging in too many discussions, debates, or even internal conflicts. If you find yourself caught up in unnecessary arguments, remind yourself that not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes, walking away and preserving your energy is the best choice you can make. Instead of letting frustration build, give yourself permission to step back, breathe, and allow your emotions to flow without turning them into conflict. If you need a break, take it. Engaging in something that brings you peace, whether a walk in nature, listening to music, or simply sitting in stillness, can help you regain balance. No matter what you are experiencing right now, remember that you are exactly where you need to be. Even if things feel uncertain, trust that the universe is guiding you toward alignment, growth, and fulfillment. The challenges you face are not meant to stop you, they are meant to shape you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Every moment of doubt, every lesson learned, every step forward is a part of your journey. Take time to reflect on how far you've come, and recognize that the choices you make today are shaping a future filled with endless possibilities.